Hey, Big Brother fans. So there are some new incidents with Rylie targeting Katherine in the BB27 house. He has been doling out gaslight and love bombing left and right. We've got Wednesday and Thursday episodes ahead, and I wonder if the curated CBS edit is going to cut out all of the red flag occurrences and stick to the showmance narrative that Julie Chen and production seem to be pushing. It's Belinda. We're going to get into the ick happening in the house, how Rylie is upping the creep factor with Katherine. And let's be real, there's no other showmances blossoming. So I just wonder if CBS is clinging to this one, even though it is very troubling. Also, we're going to take a quick look at how Mickey is rewriting history and Zach is begging fans for help. Please click subscribe if you're not following us. Let's start with Rylie's gaslighting and all those red flags, more red flags than a communist rally. So in case you didn't know it, Katherine's mom died a year ago. And she told Rylie last night that she was really sad about it. Katherine seemed to want some alone time because she was kind of down. And of course, Rylie wasn't having it and was all over her, just touching everywhere and lurking and looming. And based on their interactions on the live feeds early this morning, fans think Rylie was trying to leverage Katherine's grief to get her into bed with him. He keeps trying this, And then today, the Rylie factor escalated to a new level. You ever seen the movie Misery, based on the Stephen King book? If you have, you'll know what I mean when I say that he is Katherine's number one fan. So they were talking, and here's how it goes. I'm going to let you judge for yourself. These are exact quotes. I am not paraphrasing. Rylie said, "I'm being with you outside of this, whether you like it or not. I don't care. Katherine, what if we break up in here?" Rylie, "We're not going to. Why would you even say that? You need to stop thinking about stuff like that." And then later, "I'm going to marry you after this." Katherine, looking not thrilled, not saying yes to the proposal, just kind of a low-voiced, "Okay." Rylie, "I'm going to wake up next to you forever." Just, if Katherine, who called herself in her package a raging feminist, is using Rylie and just gaming him to get ahead, I guess that's a strategy, but since he's a rodeo rider, I'm going to quote The Breakfast Club: "You mess with the bull, you get the horns." And either way, whether Katherine is using him or not, Rylie seems like a stage 3 clinger, kind of a lust and rage-filled barnacle who has attached himself to Katherine and will not let go. My favorite comment today on X was a person comparing Rylie to Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but Katherine is his precious. Rylie is giving Stalker all day long on the feeds. Meanwhile, Katherine's stepmom, Tracy, came out on social media and said, quote, she's not into Rylie, it's just for the show. And then she said, quote, not sure what life's going to be like after BB27, but what I can tell you is Rylie will never, and that all caps never, never be my son-in-law. He's not her type, just saying. Somebody else messaged Katherine's stepmom worrying about Rylie's nasty temper, and her stepmom may have been a little freaked out by what she's been seeing with Katherine because she said she's been, quote, reassured by a show insider that production is on top of it. Let's hope that's true. I just want to hug her right now. This is so hard on all the families. Katherine's aunt also spoke out a few days ago saying she knows her niece and, quote, love is not in the air with Rylie. Also, if for some reason Rylie persists in stalking Katherine outside of BB27, she should know she will be a stepmom to his two daughters. Rylie has one daughter by a woman he broke up with after October 2023. I can't really confirm the date. I did confirm they were together in October 2 years ago for their daughter's third birthday. By the way, if you guys didn't know it, I am an actual journalist. I just usually don't do a deep dive into house guest lives unless their behavior in the game warrants a closer look, and this does. So Riley's first daughter should be turning 5 this fall. He's got a second daughter on the way, or perhaps already having been born with a woman that he's not with anymore. If she hasn't already given birth, it will be while he's in the game. The second woman, Reagan, came out and said Rylie is only interested in drinking and chasing women. All right, enough on the creepy rodeo clown. I hope we don't see this on a true crime show a year from now, or a rip from the headlines episode of Law and Order SVU, you know? So from the live feeds, you'll find out on tonight's episode that Zach screwed up. He didn't play his $10,000 power to get off the block, which he had to play at the end of the veto meeting, or he can't play it this week. If you question it at all, because I'm still seeing people on social media in the tag saying, oh no, he can still play it. Take a look at this. CBS confirmed it to Global TV, and there's the snippet. No. Cannot. It's dead for this week. I don't know if Zach was being stupid or greedy, but after the veto ceremony, he realized it was a bonehead move. Then on live feeds, ask America to bail him out. Like what? We can call Allison Grodner and ask her to give him a pass to get off the block. Plus, why is it the fans' job to save Zach from his own dimwit behavior? Another note about things fans cannot control but would like to see happen. A recent poll showed who BB27 watchers want to see out this week. Vince is the top choice. Zach's the second choice for evictee. And most people do not want to see Keanu ejected from the Big Brother house. I agree with that. Also, Mickey spent Tuesday confronting others around the BB27 house, drawing a target on herself and pretty much terrorizing Morgan. And then today, Mickey woke up and was back at it. Lauren was first on her list. What's funny is Mickey was crap talking Rachel all day yesterday behind her back, and she knew about it. And today, Morgan and Mickey were working out. Rachel comes into the gym, plops herself down on the exercise bike right between them. Morgan offered to swap bikes, and Rachel's like, nah, I'm good. She was deliberately being in their face. I'm here for it. After they left the room, Rachel said to the cams, talking about Mickey, yes, obviously, I don't like her. Thank you. However, Mickey has not worked up the nerve to confront Rachel directly. It's been all behind the back stuff all over the house. And to be fair, people are feeding it. They see what's happening and they're telling Mickey stuff. They're telling Rachel stuff. It's pretty funny that Mickey, I don't think, has figured out that chaos is Rachel's comfort zone in Big Brother. So if Mickey does decide to come at her, it's going to be World War III, nuclear Rachel Rylie. And I am totally down for that fight. I want to see who wins it. I want to see the collateral damage and the nuclear fallout. By the way, Mickey was crying Tuesday, talking about how she misses Jimmy, the ally she intentionally and strategically blindsided as a renom and made phenomenal effort to get out of the house. Mickey was trying to reframe it, rewrite history, saying she sacrificed him for the team, and she was blaming it on Morgan. And she specifically said Mickey told Morgan that she let Jimmy go for her. But in the next breath, Mickey remains determined to continue the witch hunt to find out who gave that second vote to save Jimmy, because Ashley has been denying it. That's it for now. We've got Big Brother tonight, a 90-minute episode. Then we'll be back tomorrow with an update on where the votes lie, our eviction prediction, and the latest drama from the live feeds.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.